What's up everyone, and welcome back to Nexus. Though it would be nice to live in a world where everyone is happy with their bodies and nobody ever feels inadequate, generally in society this is just not the case. But dieting and exercise is one thing, extreme measures are another. Watch this video to see 10 people who took plastic surgery way too far. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get new content similar to this every day. Also, make sure to comment down below letting us know who you think took it too far. And for this video, let's see if we can get the golden like button, which is 1,000 likes, so make sure to like it. Number 10. Jocelyn Wildenstein is a woman who spends $60,000 a year on phone bills and $547,000 on food and wine. So by comparison to that, spending $4 million on plastic surgery is almost justified. Once married to billionaire businessman Alec Wildenstein, Jocelyn allegedly got these surgeries to please him, as he was known to be fond of big cats. Hence the unusual appearance of her features. These surgeries have earned her the nicknames of Catwoman and the slightly crueler Bride of Wildenstein, a play on Bride of Frankenstein. Despite this, and despite her divorce, Jocelyn is reported to be happy with her looks and her surgeries. Number 9. Is it true that young people are influenced by what they see on TV? Well, in the case of Justin Jedlica, yes. After watching Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, Justin decided to do research into getting a rhinoplasty, or a nose job, as he was unhappy with his appearance. A mere 190 procedures later, and you might be better known, Justin, as the human Ken doll. The surgeries include large amounts of muscle implants to try and capture the muscles of Ken, which is obviously far easier than just exercising for free to get real muscles. Number 8. It would be a crime to put the human Ken doll on our list and not follow him up with the human Barbie doll. The name Nanette Hammond is known by. While there is another human Barbie doll called Valeria Lukyanova maintains that she hasn't had any surgery. Hammond, on the other hand, admits to spending at least $350,000 on surgery. Saying Hammond is obsessed with Barbie would be putting it lightly. She's had 3 boob jobs, Botox, and veneers to name a few of the procedures, and even owns a bright pink Barbie car. Number 7. Pete Burns vowed to never stop going under the knife in his search for physical perfection, and until his recent death in October of last year, he never did, having over 300 surgeries. Probably better known as the frontman for the 1980s band Dead or Alive, Pete Burns was more famous for his singing than his plastic. This is a tragic tale, beginning with a simple attempt to correct an old broken nose that went horribly wrong. This led to 4 more nose jobs and multiple cheek implants, and a botched lip filler operation ended disastrously as well. Burns claimed that while this was happening, he had a major operation once a week for 2 years to fix the damage. Number 6. GOn Fang's nameless wife had plastic surgery to fix a nose disfigurement before they ever met. If it weren't for the fact that they got married and had children who inherited the condition, Fang may not have even known about his wife's old looks. However, they did have a son, and in the chaos that followed the years of lying, Fang divorced and attempted to sue his wife for giving her an ugly child, claiming he had married her under false pretenses. The Chinese court agreed and awarded Fang $120,000 for his trouble. Number 5. In recent years, a 23-year-old named Sam Barton spent £50,000 to look like a British reality TV star named Joey Essex, from popular TV show The Only Way is Essex. The bartender from Birmingham spent thousands, going as far as to have his teeth straightened and covered with veneers. However, in a bigger turnaround than anybody else on our list, Sam Barton regretted these changes and spent the same money again getting the changes reversed. In time, he even hopes to have his veneers removed. Number 4. Another celebrity lookalike wannabe on our list also comes from the UK. Makeup artist Jordan Parks' idol is another reality TV star, but this time an American one, Kim Kardashian herself. Through television, he became obsessed with her and decided what better way to go about showing this than to spend $150,000 to look just like her. He's had filler in everything that can be filled, a chin implant, eyebrow tattoos, and even some scary sounding things like vampire treatments. He has vowed to cut back on the surgery, but claimed in an interview to have more procedures planned, saying he thinks he will never be fully happy. Number 3. Eric Sprague is a performer. A sideshow performer in a freak show, that is. His extensive body mods, including a full body tattoo of green scales, sharpened teeth, and a split tongue, combined to give him the name Lizard Man. Aside from just his appearance, he also performs classic circus acts like fire eating, sword swallowing, and sitting on a bed of nails. Most recently, he tried his hand at flesh hook suspension. He has toured with bands Slayer and Slipknot, and most interestingly has a degree in philosophy. Number 2. We already had a woman who wanted to look like a cat, and a man who wanted to look like a lizard. But what about a man who wants to look like a cat? For Dennis Avner, this was his dream, and before his tragic death in 2012, it came true. He wanted to represent his totem animal, the tiger, using his Native American name Stalking Cat. He only had 14 procedures, hardly anything compared to some of the others on our list, but held the world record for the most permanent transformations to look like an animal. He even wore a robotic tail. Number 1. It's recently been recognized that people can have legitimate addictions to plastic surgery. Hang Myoku, Korean former model, is one such example of this. In fact, her surgeons said her constant surgeries could be the result of a psychological disorder and refused to do any more work on her. Getting desperate, she turned to back alley doctors who gave her more silicone and a syringe so she could do the procedures herself. But when she ran out of silicone, she turned to cooking oil, leaving her so incredibly disfigured her own parents didn't recognize her. That was our list of 10 people who took plastic surgery too far. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a video in the future. And hit the like button so we can hit the golden like of 1,000.